they just stopped down in there. Maybe we should get
There's another big cut down. Actually, there's a small cut and then it goes up and over. So they probably went over to the next.
Up and over.
You're actually gonna be better off going.
Just keep going.
Up over to that, or we can go up to the top canyon and shoot over and probably find it easier. We're in one of our good mule deer spots, mid-August. Second time we've been out scouting this spot this year. Decided to hike in to a different area and get a different look at some of the landscape. We saw two nice mule deer this morning. One that was pretty decent. The other one was probably like a 140s class mule deer. And saw a really nice whitetail up in here this morning too. Matt's up on over on another ridge getting a look at some other stuff. So we got limited time before it gets hot here this morning, but archery opener's already in 2 weeks. So got a September 1st archery opener this year. Should be fun. Hopefully we can lay our eyes on a deer worth going after. It's gonna be a really fun season. These horns moving, Matthew?
Try to see.
So there's a one that's in plain sight, you know, that has his head up feeding.
Yeah.
Just right above him in the thick shit, you can see horns moving to another one.
I saw him a second ago too. Yeah, I see him.
Dude, he's a forky on the left. He's literally a fork on the left.
That's what I thought. Right down this thicket. I work his way out the other side. Little dinker. There he popped in, nice little bro. So we can either set up right here and just glass what we can see from here, or we drop down, we hike right up this little thing, you cut across, and there's a little, basically a prairie patch that works up the side of that knoll.
Okay.
It makes it a lot easier to get up there, so it's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we can go over there.
Came to another spot that we actually have only hunted one time last year, and it might be somewhere we're actually going to put in a lot more effort this year. So we did see a nice 3x3 on it a couple weeks ago. We were going to put out some cams, but we kind of decided against it, just do scouting and get up in here during the archery, and we have rifle tags for this spot, so that's probably the primary use for this area, but we'll see what we scout and see if there's any deer worth pursuing on this spot. So.
He does the talking, I get the glassing.
Pretty huge. Looks like they moved the cows out of here. Can you see the fence line on the north end of this?
Don't know. No. Oh, doe. I actually just came through on them. I was just saying it, but I was actually seeing them.
I know.
That's so dumb.
There's a bunch of them up in there, dude. A lot of them. We've had a pretty productive day. We saw a lot of bucks this morning and just kind of drove around this afternoon. Kind of making a plan for this evening. Had a storm roll through. It was like 96, 97. storm just kind of rolled through and really cooled things down, and the deer are up pretty early. We already got 2 deer up in this bowl right now from a long ways away, so it's probably won't be able to get footage of them there, but maybe go up this road and see if we can get another angle in on them. I don't know if we can see them from farther up the road though. Productive. We got a deer opener here in 2 weeks.
The little guy though.
Yeah, I don't see.
Yeah.
Just fairly big.
Be quiet though so you don't spook him. Deer can hear everything. The key to deer hunting is moving quietly and being quiet, moving slow and not being seen. Sneak. Like I'm right now to Jordan. He doesn't even know, doesn't hear me, doesn't see me. I'm sneaking up on him. Watch this.
Alright, quit sneaking up on me.
Got him.
I got you before. I could hear you with my part of your ears.
I'm still trying to get my mic on.
Balls.
Come on, dude. I hate these things.
They're not fun.
Why can't we just have
For everybody
wireless
out there
ones?
that wants to record a TV show, you have to wear these things called mics so people can actually hear you.
No,
And you have to wear them all the time.
No, you don't.
not that
I
fun.
usually don't.
It's not that fun.
Mine's off 66% of the time. The
does
other
it
33%, the batteries are dead.
The odds are, but the thing is his odds
Exactly. It works
drastically dropped last year because he didn't even show up for season 5.
fine. We're gonna shut this off. Box out.
Box out, cut out. We all know you can't find deer mounts, so just let me handle this.
There about an hour. I'm moving so slow. You can't
I
even
I can stand so still, nobody can see me. I think it's just a really small forky spike type deal. Almost looks like it's got something in front of its ears when it pinned its ears back, but
Let me know when you're done.
yeah, it probably won't be done for a while.
I just want to take a look at it, make sure you know what you're looking at.
No, I do.
Just don't trust you looking at mule deer.
Okay, pretty sure I'm better than you. I always won the spawning contest.
It's weird because I found all the deer today.
Oh, really? I think the score was 5-3.
Well, I just found 3
On
bucks.
bucks, anyway.
I just found 3 more, so I'm up 6-5.
2. I only counted 2. I wasn't even looking.
6
You
to
stole
5.
my spotter.
6-5.
Kind of hard to look for stuff when you
Go
forget.
back to that one coming down the hill now to the right.
Okay.
You can get a better look at it. It's on some lighter
The
deer.
one going from right to left?
Yeah.
At the green?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, they're just like,
Little guys.
dude, they're literally like this tall with a fork.
Yeah. Just little long young guys.
That's all they are.
God, you have bad eyesight. This thing is like straight blur.
You have bad eyesight. I'm 20/20.
I'm whatever's better than 20/20.
0. You're 0. Literally 0.
Yeah, they're little dinkers. Little babies.
What normal people see at 20, you see at 0 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's,
You're bad.
that sucks. It's unfortunate. Well, walking in here, opening morning of archery, and about, I don't know, a little over a quarter mile, I could see a bunch of deer silhouetted on the side hill. Sure enough, 8 muley bucks. Totally had us pegged. They must have been bedded right up on the side hill. They're perfect wind for them to bed right there. So hopefully they're not spooked too much and they just kind of go down. A couple weeks ago we were scouting and we busted some up just right up over here, same thing, walking in this time of morning. And they didn't go too far, so hopefully that's the same case, but hope we didn't bugger that up right away on the first walk in the dark here, but it's kind of part of it. And most of the time they're all the way over here on the flats or farther over here on the flats, but the last couple times we've been in here, oddly enough, they've kind of been in this different area, so we'll see if we can put our eyes back on them. Both bucks that we really looked at hard last week were in that group. One of them we probably won't shoot, but the other one is definitely something we'd consider, so we'll see what happens here. Probably won't spend too much time in this spot just because there's all the cows are just moved into here right now. We'll shoot back that way and see if we can put our eyes on that other bachelor group, because I'm pretty sure that one buck in there with that big split fork was in there. And I'd consider shooting him, so if we can put our eyes on him, see if they bed in a good spot this morning. Huh, crazy. Trying to set us up in the spot where we're kind of hidden, but we can still see him good. So just don't step on the ball. If you come right down here, Matthew, you'll get some really good footage on the sun beating on him. There's like 8 or 9 bucks. Okay, bottom left is our big forky boy. We're clear to the left, working his way up that green draw. Just ate a lot moving. 17 different muley bucks we've seen. A bunch of whitetails that I haven't even really paid attention to. Just kind of scanned over, and then got an antelope buck out here too. So just a lot moving. These deer all morning. They came in and they worked into this draw, and I know the draw pretty well actually. It's the same draw I killed my rifle buck in last year, and so I watched them dump into that. We've sat here for an hour, haven't seen them move, so I kind of know where they're at. I need to get in there to really specify where which deer is at. There's 9, which is posing a problem obviously, so I might get in there, not like it, and back out and not hunt them today. But we're gonna go in there and see. We got about a 10-mile-an-hour wind cutting sideways, so we're gonna come over and start cutting in. But take our time, be really patient. Hopefully we'll have the same outcome as last year when we just take our time and do this. So let's do it, baby. that stopped right there. The one that stopped.
The first one, he stopped for a minute.
That was that tall 3x4, not the 4 key though. Dude, they were right here at like 40 yards. I just couldn't see him. I glassed right off for him. Not that I would have got a shot. They probably could have sat here and waited for him to come. How many came out though?
I only think 2. I think this was 2.
3. So where are the other 6? 2 things. There's that little corner right down here with some of those willow. Some of them could have stopped right there. Or those 2 stopped and bedded. The rest of them hit that, that big old Badlands face with all the cedars right here. I wonder if the rest of them continued on. They got underneath us and we couldn't see them. And they all bedded up on that side hill. It really makes me wonder, which is about where we broke them out this morning. So they must really like that. Dang, we had him down there like... That one really wasn't... He was the second one I wanted. That one that busted out, he was only like 40 yards down below us. Sitting in really good shades, but I glassed over him, I didn't see him. And I took another step forward and he broke out. Because that 3x4 with the brows, he was the one that we glassed a lot a couple weeks ago with Matt. He was with that big dorky forky buck that we're gonna after. So those 2 are the better 2 in the group here. So I'm gonna go down and check that little edge and we'll back out. It is so hot and so humid, dude. I'm like drenched in sweat after that hike in. But we got some pretty good overcast this morning, day 2 of archery season. Yesterday was crazy. We had a ton of buck action, deer moving everywhere. And so the big bachelor group yesterday was back up over here behind us about half mile. So this morning we're gonna look over this different butte. We'll spend the first 45 minutes or so here, and then depending on what we see or don't see, we'll shoot back behind us and try to find that bachelor group. There's 2 bucks in there we'd probably shoot, and a couple really good up and comers for over the next couple of years. We'll be solid up in here. So, but about a month ago, I did see a deer that was better than any of these ones back here, down in this butte, working his way up on the big flat. So yesterday we didn't see him. We did see a bunch of small bucks and a bunch of does down here. So hopefully we can put our eyes on him. He's a pretty good 4x4 muley. Not the biggest one we've seen out here, but he's worth going after for sure. So we'll get our glass set up here, man. Oh, camera's running. Hard as heck to see much. Overcast has actually gotten a little worse since we got up here. It's actually at the sun up right now. You'd never know it. Yeah, I can't see more than about a quarter mile effectively. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we sat up on this ridge to glass when all the fog was still in. The fog just blew out, like literally was gone in a minute. And Matthew Glass is down right below us, and 3 of our bucks are right down below us here. And we were set up in a really bad spot, so we had to jump over here 30 yards when they weren't looking. getting some of this tree shrub and some cover. So that's good. It's not that, it's that big frame 3. It's not that one I'm kind of after. One of them's a really good 4x4, which I'd consider, but I'd like to kind of let him go another year if possible, but we'll see what happens here. What gives us an opportunity is kind of the big thing. This wind dude is making them not do their norm. Time to break out the big boy. We're finding the bucks. We're finding them. We're finding them slowly but surely. Who's Shirley? Oh my goodness. Which one is this? This wind is just shaking my spotter. I can't. Get a solid grasp at which deer this is. If he's a shooter deer, he's in a really killable spot. And right now I'm seeing fork on left side. I can't see his right, because if it is dorky forky, he's in a super killable spot. There's just one buck we're after that we saw last year, and he grew quite a bit this year, but he's just got this big dumb fork on his left side with this back kicker, and his right side is like 165-inch mule deer. He's pretty cool looking. He's just dumb, but it's him. Well, dorky forky in a killable spot. Yeah, buddy. We got really goofy wind, northeast wind right now, which is why he's bedded where he's at, because I can't pop up over that top. Sat up on the hill in Glass all morning, saw a couple new bucks, a couple really good bucks. They actually moved off the property, but we got tags in here for rifle season 2. But we have the kind of the dorky forky buck. He's got a nice right side, bedded on a badland, and I think a pretty stockable spot. So we're gonna move in right down here, see if we can get into shooting range, see if it's something we want to go after. So I think we'll shoot him if we get within range. I missed him. He had no idea that we're even here still. Easy shot too. I wonder if the wind really pushed my arrow down. I'll have to go over there and look to see where the arrow hit, but I got a strong wind coming straight at me, but good shot. Like 72 yards, 73 yards. He had no idea that we were here. Might have been the opportunity right there, man. It's the buck I was after the last couple of weeks. We've been looking at hard. Most killable spot. Easy to get up in here. Just blew the shot. Probably should just sat here for an hour and just see if he got up and worked in here or something. Got a better, even easier shot. Maybe what I should have done. I don't know. We'll go see if I can find that arrow. Yes, see where we hit.
You still sitting there? Oh, there it is.
Yep. Oh, I actually shot just to the right of him. I got a little drift to the right. Up and down was perfect. His body, you can see where his body was right here, head was right here, arrow drift right beside his neck, right beside his vitals were right here. So 10 inches, got that, just got some drift, or I pulled my shot or something. His head was right here. So yeah, and just a user error. Up and down was perfect. I just left and righted it. Well, there's your chance at my velvet buck that I wanted. Might not get another chance at that.
Scared the pants off him.
Scared, yeah. He didn't even look back though.
I know.
He didn't. He stopped over there and was like looking over there. Like he just heard this hit beside him and just. Huh. He had no idea that we were right up here. So we were right up. We crawled up right behind the cedar. We were all the way up on this big knoll and we glassed him up. And from that big knoll, I could see that cedar. And I'm like, dude, we can crawl up behind that cedar and have maybe an 80-yard shot. And I was, dang, you guessed it right. It was like 73, 74 yards. Just missed the shot. Hey, you know what though? Just the way it goes. Gotta respond now. See if we can get on another deer, get on him again, or whatever it is. Can't bask in your sorrow too long, because that's 2 stalks, and the last 2 mornings we got within 40 of that other buck and just goofed up the stock and made a perfect stalk on him, got a shot. I just messed up the timing of the shot where you make it happen, you make it count. So we're doing everything right on the stock. Basically, what I think about with mule deer is it's not just about finding and glassing up the mule deer. That's a huge part of it. We glass up a lot of mule deer that I never go after. And it's not always because of size. It's actually because of, are they in a killable spot? You know, can I sneak in there with the right wind, get within range without being seen, and get a good shot on them? You know, mule deer bed up in spots all the time where they're not in killable spots. So for me, that's what spot and stock mule deer hunting is it's looking over a lot of deer and just opting not to make a stock on those ones. So, you know, a lot of guys go in the mindset of, hey, get as many stocks in as you can a day. I kind of go in with the mindset of, I limit actually the amount of stocks I go in on, but I try to pick the most optimal stocks where, you know, the chances of me killing that deer are way higher. And I mean, that's what we did here and just missed the shot. So, you know, think about that when you're out mule deer hunting. Anything spot and stock is, hey, just because you have the deer doesn't mean you should necessarily go after him. Maybe you wait until the next morning to get in after him when he's in a better spot. That's kind of what happened here yesterday. This deer actually moved past us. He got underneath us. We snuck in on a deer that he was normally with. I was actually expecting him to see him in here. He wasn't, and today we got an opportunity on him because we let him be yesterday. So opportunistic hunting. Clean that boy up. Missed him by that much, literally. What a bummer. Hunting though. I want that velvet though, man. M flies back here like could have been done filming for the weekend. Missed that shot. Now I gotta get up early tomorrow.